Welcome back to Take a Seat. This is the number one channel for mindset and motivation. Now, some of our videos may already have helped you, or there's a mentor out there helping you get to success. But sometimes you think that money is going to give you all the happiness in the world. And this is where sometimes mental health starts for some people. People lose their purpose when they get to where they want. Maybe you're an executive, a property owner, somebody who's running your own business. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, who can I talk to? This might be a lonely place. Well, I've got two people on today who are helping just with that. They're called You Blossom, We Blossom. So please welcome Amrit and Gia. How you doing, guys?
Really well, Sean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I get it right? We Blossom, You Blossom?
Yeah, you done it perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, you did it perfectly. Yeah.
I was like, was it You Blossom, We Blossom, We Blossom, You Blossom? Like,
You
which
did
way
it
around?
perfectly. Yeah, no, it's great.
How
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, we're good, thank you.
Yeah, it's great
Yeah.
having you on. Do you know, like we connected in a networking event, and it wasn't even in the country, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Just
We had some
shows
fun.
you can form a connection anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, like I've seen you in rooms, you
Mhm.
know, especially big up Savoys, you know, they're great guys, ain't they?
Definitely.
But yeah, it was at one of them events, but in Albania. And this is where we got to, you know, speak. And one thing I really noticed that speaking to you guys is like water. It's just very soothing.
Oh, you're so kind,
Thank you.
Sean.
It's true. I don't know if you're good listeners. You're just, I don't know what it is. Where does that come from?
You know, thank you for that. And we have had a few people say that to us. And I think it's only recently, over the last few years, you know, like, this actually comes really naturally to us. We genuinely care when you're talking. We are listening when you're speaking. But yeah, I guess it's thanks to our parents. Mum, she's got quite a calm nature
She
as well,
has,
hasn't she?
Yeah.
So you think you get them traits from mum?
I think so.
Yeah, and I think mum and dad.
Mum and dad.
Because I think when it comes to dad, he really thinks about before he's going to give advice. And then when his advice comes out, I'm like, whoa, that's good advice. So I think it's probably a combination of both.
So just looking on that part, you know, your environment is really, really important and what you're consuming. So what happens, you know, if you're in a household that mum and dad are like arguing more,
Mhm.
or father or mum's not as communicative with you, like don't hug you, don't greet you. It's just like, oh, hello, sort of thing. And then it just feels like you're living together, but you're just moving,
Yep.
you know, just moving past each other,
Yeah.
and there's no actual real conversation. How does that environment affect people?
Yeah, I think that can be really tough. I'm sure so many people are going through that, but it's about how you create your own peace, your own inner peace for yourself. Because in life, we always react to a situation or that tension. But if you just create that peace for yourself. So, you know, we've been in similar situations in the past where, you know, just wanted, like, if dad's not feeling great, just honestly, just give a massive hug to him, or show even more love if it feels real and if it feels, you know, it's coming from the heart. But honestly, that can really turn things around. Sometimes I'll just go over to dad, you know, when we're there, and yeah, just give him a big hug. And actually with mum as well. And sometimes I feel a bit awkward, I think, but I just do it just for a bit of a laugh.
So is that little voice in your head? Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's important. I think to do something anyway that feels authentic and genuine is so important. Of course, meaning if it's a positive thing that you're going to kind of, you know, do embrace someone with love, even if they might not be ready for it. But it could just start breaking down that little bit of energy, that tension that could be within someone. We all go through days where tension overtakes us. And then we end up carrying it through the whole day. But that one hug, that one warm, you know, loving gesture or conversation or word just starts melting you a little bit in a good way, melting away that negativity that you're carrying within. I think everyone, and me and Amrit see this quite a lot, everyone needs that positive reaction, impact, and I think more so when you're not expecting it. That's the most important thing. When you're not expecting love, kindness, positivity in part of your day, that's what conquers, and that's what we love doing. We go into, so for example, retail is a sector that's full of, like,